Good morning. I'm up kind of early today because I'm headed to town. I'm gonna try to find some parts for the motorcycle. I have a few other things I'm gonna do, but I kind of want to show what it's like trying to buy things in Tanzania. But look at the sunrise in the back. That's pretty nice. It's been raining a lot here lately, so everything's really green, which is really good for the locals because the crops are growing very well right now. I'm just walking to the bus stop, but I'll just take you along for the ride, and we can look at a lot of the local shops and stuff where they sell motorcycle parts. So hope you enjoy the video. So this is the mall, and people here pretty much treat this like Disneyland or Disney World or Times Square. You'll see there's a ton of people taking selfies like they're at Disney World. They don't sell any motorcycle parts here, but they have a few grocery stores, and to be honest, this mall is mostly empty because I guess no one can afford the rent and no one buys anything from here really. They technically just come here to take pictures of themselves to show that they've been, or maybe to see a movie, but that's also very rare too, because no one has money. You can come here if you want to pay about $100 for a remote control excavator. That's probably crappier than something you can get at the dollar store. So they didn't have exactly what I needed there, but I've actually found the motorcycle that I want to get parts from right here. Here it is. So I get a front and rear tire off of this bike. So I'll see if I can find the owner. So that was a strikeout. I guess you can't get parts for that motorcycle here. but I might be able to find the place where they sell them. They might be building them. So I hope I can find those wheels here. But I'm going to the place now that they should be selling those wheels at. This is pretty much what it's like here. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off, looking for things you need. And then all the madness of the amount of people. But I'm walking up to a shop right now that has motorcycle parts. None there also. So there's another shop here, but it doesn't have any. So I'm going to the biggest motorcycle area. They have like the most motorcycle shops. There's like 50 of them, like no joke, all in a row. So I'll show that now. As far as the eyes can see, pretty much motorcycle shops. Sorry I'm so sweaty. This is Africa, so it is hot. But the guy here seems to know where to find the parts. So right now I'm looking for a new brake line that's a little bit longer than the one I have now, because the one I do have rubs. But I'm hoping he can find the parts. It's kind of hard to film because I'm trying to show him pictures on my phone of the bike so he knows what parts to get. And also, it's so crazy around here, someone could just run up and snatch my phone out of my hand. So I was at least able to buy new springs for my kickstand because I lost one a few weeks ago. So I don't have a kickstand on my bike right now. So hopefully I'll be able to put this on. Got those for like $2.50, so cheap. So I'm gonna head back to the first shop I went to. I got the guy's WhatsApp number, so he's gonna message me if he can find the parts for those wheels that I want. But I'm trying to put together possibly getting a 200cc jug and cylinder for the bike. But the other place had a good price, so I'm gonna run back there and see if I can assemble one. But I'll show you when I get back to that shop. This is always a fun spot I like to go to see what I can find. They have just a bunch of junk mostly, but it's cool to look because there's a bunch of recycled metal things like bolts and nuts. So take a look. Hey! 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 Habari. Safi. Nzuri. Habari.
Nini unaturekodi?
Ndio. Asante mama. Sawa.
Nitume Marekani au unasemaje? Chukue na jamaa. Kwa wote.
Au sio? Siogope kwa sababu gani? Nasema kwa sababu gani? Nasema hivi mimi si mko kwa Asmani hapo, najua Asmani ni mtu wangu. Ndio maana
So this is the cylinder head I have on my bike currently, because you've seen this is the engine I have. There it is in the case, brand new. Anyway, I'm buying this. I'm gonna take it back to the States with me and port and polish it. So that'll be a good job. You see how much material that can be removed from the intake and then also the exhaust. So that'll be a good fun project. Hi, Asante. Oh, looks like it's about to rain again. And look at all these parts. They just build motorcycles here. These things are a dime a dozen and the parts are cheap. I paid about 40 bucks for a new cylinder head and a gasket kit. That's pretty cheap. I'm just waiting for my receipt. Home now. I got all the parts I got today out on the table. I opened the box of, or the bag of gaskets. And I'm just doing some comparisons. I bought a 200cc gasket kit and I bought a 150cc head. It's the same exact one I have on my bike. It's painted and everything, so it's pretty nice. Has the nice chrome or polished fins, polished somewhat. I'll probably do a little bit more to improve that because there's a little bit of mistakes. But here's the head gasket for the 200cc. And I don't think it's a domed piston, but the one I looked at didn't look like it was domed, but it's an exact match. Like the size, you can see where it's a little bit bigger where the piston goes, but I think if I get a 200cc jug and with this 150cc head, I'll definitely have more compression. But I'm bringing this this head to the United States to port and polish because you see how much meat there is left on there. So there's a lot of room. That's the intake port. And here is the exhaust port. So hopefully I can trim a little bit off there and get some more flow for the engine, along with the bigger carburetor that I plan on getting. But all of this stuff for this head and these gaskets, this whole gasket kit, this will do the whole engine. I think it doesn't have a intake or exhaust gasket, but I need to get that, but less than 40 bucks. So like I said earlier, I was able to buy a spring kit, which pretty much comes with all the springs for the kickstand and the center stand. I lost my kickstand spring. I just took my kickstand off because it kept flopping down, as you can imagine, like this while I was trying to ride. So I just removed it. But now that I have the kit, I can install the new spring. So I'm gonna do that now. I'm not gonna film it, but it's not really that interesting. But you'll see when I'm finished. I'm trying to work and this is what's happening. Thruxton, get down, please. Get down. Thruxton, get down, please. Silly puppy, no. No, Thruxton, please, please, I need to work. What are you doing, huh? Well, anyway, I'm done. I moved the bike because I was like in direct sunlight. Those are papaya seeds on the ground because the dog likes papaya. Yeah, I finished. There's the new spring installed. Everything works as it should. Better than it did before. That other spring was worn out, I guess that's why it broke. I don't know exactly how it broke, but anyway, that's it. Well, that's it for the video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. There's more to come in the future. I'll be going to the States in about a month. And I'll be bringing that cylinder head with me where I'm going to take it to a friend's house and we're going to port and polish it. And then I will return here to Tanzania where we will do more work on the bike. So I'm hoping to have some projects when I go to the States. So stay tuned. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.